Welcome everyone to this week's Royale Gaming News, where I tell you what happened this week in gaming. Fans of Batman Arkham Knight might be a little bit disappointed, as the next game in the franchise is set to be a VR exclusive. Batman Arkham Shadow is set out to come out later this year and will only be available on the Meta Quest 3. More details on the game are set to be revealed in June at the Jeffrey Knightley Summer Game Fest. Escape from Tarkov rival Grey Zone Warfare has seen massive success in its first 3 days of launching in the Steam store. In just 2 days, the game has sold over 400,000 copies, and while not technically top of the Steam store, it was still the highest selling game on day 3. There is some speculation that sales were driven in part by Escape from Tarkov's tone-deaf move to sell a $250 expansion, essentially making the game pay to win. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Season 4 is expected to have a Fallout crossover. Game code shared by Call of Duty Warfare Forum highly suggests this and other crossovers will be coming to the game. Whether this crossover is inspired by the game or by the TV series remains to be seen. Ubisoft's Call of Duty rival XDefiant finally sets a release date. The preseason release is set to come out on May 21st, and at release the game will include 5 different game modes, 14 different maps, 24 weapons with 44 attachments, and 5 different factions for players to choose from. Factions offer a player choice of 2 active abilities, a passive buff, and an ultra ability that charges throughout the match. While XDefiant has been delayed a number of times already, the devs are reassuring players that the core game is there, it just needs some fine-tuning. Bethesda's Redfall 1-year anniversary came and went, leaving players still waiting for an update, and for those who bought the $100 edition, the additional content that they prepaid for. With a lack of content and delays in game patches, it's no wonder that the game only got a 4 out of 10 on IGN. If you're a fan of cute Pokemon fashion, then you should get right over to the Pokemon Center. Collaborating with James Turner, the art director of Pokemon Sword and Shield, they have created a fun new line of Pokemon summer clothes. The collection has been labeled Lazy Summer and features Pokemon such as Pikachu, Ditto, and Fuecoco. Twitch streamer Punchy has made another impressive feat in his speedrunning career, beating Silent Hill on its hardest difficulty in 4 hours. Now, while this might seem like a long time for the speedrunner, Punchy did do this while using a dance mat as a controller. Helldivers 2 is getting flooded with negative reviews on Steam as players are being mandated to connect their accounts to PlayStation Network. As this feature was not mandated in the beginning due to technical issues, it is also still unknown on how this will affect players in regions who do not have access to the PlayStation Network, and it also seems like Helldivers community moderators aren't reacting too well to this influx of negative reviews. At this time, many players are citing Sony's lack of security as the main reason why they don't want to connect their accounts to the PlayStation Network. And that's this week's Royale Gaming News.